So this is what I'll be talking about. I'll be talking about modding exclusively Java Edition, but not Bedrock, even though there is already a official marketplace for that. I'll be talking about the two main mod distribution platforms that do pay out creators. I'll be talking about commission work and how me and my friends approach them. I'll briefly touch on donations and Patreons. I won't be factoring in sponsorships because of lack of data. Okay, so there are two main mod distribution platforms: CurseForge, which used to be owned by Twitch, but it has now been bought out by Tel Aviv-based Overwolf. It has mods for multiple games, but it's primarily for Minecraft, and the newer and more modern Modrinth. CurseForge has been around for a lot longer, and it has a big user base, which results in most inexperienced and new modders flocking to CurseForge. CurseForge also uses Google AdSense as compared to Modrinth's own AdRinth platform, which used to follow the acceptable ad standard but has since dropped it apparently. Both offer subscription service to browse without ads, but that's primarily useful for their own desktop apps. You can cash out in PayPal mainly, but with Modrinth, it's possible to use USDC. I'll look over some examples of mod creators and how their revenue works. This one's from a friend of mine, Techtastic. He makes the mod CCBS. He's recently opened up commissions due to a lack of income from mod distribution platforms. He's only made about $150 in donations, even though he's got about 750,000 total downloads. Each month he makes about $3 and on Modrinth and about 17 on CurseForge. So what's up? CurseForge displays more ads, and Modrinth also kind of follows a relaxed acceptable ads standard. So they disable trackers and as such only make about 17% of the average CPM. So how do I make my dollars? Commissions and Patreon exclusives are, in my opinion, the best way to make money off of modding. Donations you might be able to get away with, but it's not really reliable or at all. For example, Valkyrie Skies 2, a mod that I'm a developer for, only makes about $161 per month on their Ko-Fi. So the lead dev often takes commissions from people in the community to integrate compatibility with his own mod and other people's mods. Each commission is about 2,000 USD, depending on the complexity. He's probably the biggest Patreon mod of all time. This mod was a mod, is a mod aimed at adding physics-powered SFX to Minecraft. It locked the majority of its features behind a Patreon exclusive build. I guess in this first week of release, it was propelled by really high-profile showcases from big figures in the modded Minecraft community. Around January 2023, Mojang asked the developer to stop making to disable the paywall, citing the EULA. This is, as far as I know, the only known EULA takedown of a legitimate safer work mod. Here's another example. I think this probably is the second, well, was the second at the time and probably is the top one right now. Mind Colonies. So it's a mod for town building and civilization simulation. Although it's been in development for over 9 years, it only really began getting a significant amount of money when they started reworking the benefits program around here, adding in-game rewards for their for Patreon subscriptions. It took about a year to hit min wage, and after that they reworked the system once again around, I think, July 23. Yeah, and that has resulted in quite a increase of subscribers. I'll be looking at two resource packs now, since they kind of fall under the umbrella. Recrafted. This released just 2 weeks ago. It already makes $1,000 per month, even though I guess it hasn't really matured at all. And fresh animations. It's currently the top resource pack across both distribution platforms, CurseForge and Modrinth. Though its main source of income is actually from Ko-Fi. If you buy a subscription, you get early access to builds, and you also get access to optional extensions to the resource pack. And me, I made a tool for personal use to help recover a world from LOD data and from the mod Voxy. I advertised my repo on the community Discord server, and someone reached out to me about updating it to a newer version, and that took me about 2 hours, and I made €100 out of that. I recently finalized a commission to fix the render order of ships, the stack there, and the terrain, the LOD terrain. Initially, I was asked to do it for a different mod, but I kind of talked them into using Voxy instead. It only really took me about 12 hours, but I think I definitely could have done it faster if I had more experience with the render code. I'm currently talking about doing a commission for seasons to integrate it with Voxy. Okay. How do I get commissions? Do exactly what I did. Hang around the developer, the mod communities in like the Discords, or I guess, I don't know, Telegrams. Talk to the devs, develop stuff around it. Ask people who are, and this one's probably a big one, ask people who are requesting features if they'd take a commission. Remember to ask for a price upfront, and don't undersell yourself, right? I guess that's it. Okay. Right, questions? Right.
Yeah, so you made the example of people who like locked down early access builds. What do you do about people just distributing them?
Physics mod used to have a DRM, I guess. Okay, I personally cracked it, but you could have. It was probably a lot easier if you. It was a lot easier to just buy it than to crack it yourself. So.
Right, and you made a struct around this thing. This presentation was being paid commissions to add new features or integrate with other mods.
Yeah.
Is that often the case with like making modifications to the mods themselves, or making like a mix-in mod that
actually, well, I haven't had I've written for my render order thing. I didn't have to actually create any mix-ins. I just moved some mix-ins from I don't know, it doesn't really matter. I just moved the mix-ins in the ship rendering mod, but I did also write a couple of mix-ins for ingest stuff, but most of the time you can get away with just moving things and just touching the mods themselves, since you only really need mix-ins if you don't have access to the source code.
Right, and this is unrelated, but I was curious, have you or anyone you've worked with, were any of you affected by the I forgot what it was called. It was the malware that affected like build pipelines of Minecraft mods. This is 2022, I think.
It was only really dependencies, honestly. I don't think any of our mods pulled in said dependencies, so it didn't really matter.
No, not Log4j. It was like the whole
yeah.
It would infect the developer computers, and then
I think it was mainly modpack developers.
Log4j is a whole different thing.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
No, it was a really big thing. It affected CurseForge.
Oh, the developer of Cortex of Foxy helped.
Any other questions? Any other questions? All right, I'll leave it at that. Thank you very much.